Hey, welcome to our episode of Chad's Beer Reviews. This is another beer I got on Beer Drop. I haven't mentioned them in a while. It says 15-2 Stout. This is from Three Sheeps Brewing out of Sheboygan, Wisconsin. 7.2 ABV. It says stouts are like cribbage boards. You can't have just one. Yeah, so that is a cribbage board on the label there. No canning date though. All right, so I poured it into my stout glass, straight down the middle. Big, dark brown, foamy, frothy head. It does kind of cascade like a Guinness at the where the neck meets the handle there. After about 5 minutes or so, it finally fizzled down to a reasonable length. By the way, I have the brewery's website right here. So it just says 15-2 is a tasty stout for those that prefer their stout straightforward, delicious and roasty. 15-2 stands out with a hint of cherrywood, giving it a subtle sweetness that pairs so well with the notes of dark chocolate. And it says CTZ hops, and it doesn't say the malts, it just says malty roasty. So, is it by cherrywood? Do they mean that it's aged on wood, or it's cherrywood smoked, or what's going on here? Let's find out. Okay, well, I do say like there is like a kind of a bit of a cherry kind of aroma to it. I don't know if I go as far as to say smoky, but there's definitely. I mean, you saw it. It's roasty malts for sure. Yeah, so roasty malts, a kind of fruity essence, could be yeast esters, could be the cherry wood there. I don't think I would describe it as woody per se, and I don't really get vanilla either. It's actually nice to have a. They said stout straightforward, like no chocolate, no vanilla, no hazelnut creamer or anything like that in there. Smells good, looks good. Let's see if it tastes good. Cheers. Wow, that is roasty. That's something I miss in a lot of so many stouts these days, because so many stouts have like all these flavor additives to it. Even like a bourbon county or something like that. But they reach a point where they're so big, you don't really get like that roastiness anymore. You just get like chocolate syrup. It's kind of like roasty from start to finish, and at the same time, I do pick up on a cherry kind of flavor. It's definitely not smoked though. So this might just be aged on cherry wood. I'm not sure. I wish they would be a little bit more specific. Yeah, so I'd say it's got a sweet, kind of fruity flavor, but at the same time you're also getting like a pretty intense roasty bitterness. Like if you just have like black coffee straight up. But it does have a bit of a kind of coffee with half and half or heavy whipping cream kind of flavor to it. I don't know if I would go as far as to call it like fruity per se. I mean, it definitely has a fruit character to it. I think like this would be what they should do is do like what Bell's does and do like a straight up just cherry stout and do like add some cherry juice or cherry puree to this. I think that would be an interesting variant. Just like with the cherry, I would say there's kind of like an essence of chocolate here. So I mean, there's certainly a lot of sweetness, which you tend to get from just the malts there. Residual sugars hanging out. But that roast character is just driving the car on this one. It's really nice. I like it. By the way, I do get a little bit of kind of citrusy, slightly piney hops. I forget what the characteristics of CTZ hops are. I'd have to look it up, but yeah. So I mean, there's a little bit of like a hop. Kind of kiss like right at the apex there, like a little bit of like a citrus and pine. But again, I mean, just looking at it, you can see the malts are clearly the star of the show here. And this is, what was it? 7.2. So, strong, but not super strong. I'm not picking up on alcohol here. Not at all. I would say it's got, a pretty hefty body for, something that's not like insanely strong. Like it's funny, like Goose Island Bourbon County, it's like almost double the ABV of this. But this has, I'd probably call it like a medium full mouthfeel, very smooth, very creamy texture, probably A lot of that has to do with the way that I poured it. A little disappointed that the lacing didn't stick around. It was just the glass wasn't that dirty. But yeah, really smooth, like really easy to drink. This is a nice, to me, it's a dessert beer, the way I'm drinking it right now. But I think this is also, strong enough. Like this would be awesome, like with a steak or a brisket. Some kind of red meat, something spicy, maybe like Indian food. But yeah, I mean, I like my steaks like very savory. So this, wish I had another one. This would be great to go with that. Well, yeah, I really like this one. I'm thinking at least 4.25 on this one. I might even go 4.5. Yeah, I might even go 4.5. Kind of a cool label there. I wish they'd put a little bit more information about it. By the way, I've never played Cribbage. I have no idea how the game works. I don't even know if people still played it, but interesting label. Weird. I don't get the name either. I guess that's like the score, 15-2. You're supposed to play to like 31 or something. I don't know. By the way, I got this on beerdrop.com. Link in the description below. Use my code. Get $10 off your first purchase. Now's a great time to sign up because Christmas is coming. You don't have to sign up for a subscription program. You can just buy beer just straight off their website, just like as if you were online shopping at Amazon or Total Wine or something like that. So anyways, if you watch all the way in, you're awesome. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys for Tuesday Night Beer School, if I can find the mouse. There we go. All right, have a good night. Cheers.
Somebody brewed it. Chad just reviewed it. Thanks for watching Chad's Beer Reviews.
Trust me, the next episode will be a lot better.